go to Newfoundland, they said. Have some fun, have a laugh, they said. Haha. It's 44 degrees, and that's the high for today. I have about 4 hours of riding in this rain. I've been on the road about an hour now. Got a little under 200 miles left to go from my destination. I am racing towards the west coast because there has been an onset of rain for the next 10 days, except for a window of about 3 days of sunshine on the west coast. And the west coast is my main goal for this trip, to see Rosemorne National Park and the coastline to the northernmost point, which is Los Meadows, the old Viking settlement at the north tip of the island. So if I had stayed and explored around St. John, which was my original plan, I would have missed the sunshine on the other coast, and my entire trip would be pretty much like this through that area. So I decided to shelve all my plans and just make a break. I rode yesterday. It was a little warmer. It was 49 or 50, but it was raining like this yesterday, and then today it's about 5 degrees colder. So I also saw my first moose after being warned, it seems like 100 times. Every time I would stop somewhere, someone would warn me about the moose on the island. So I actually saw my first one yesterday off the side of the road down in a gully. But they take it very seriously here. I was talking to a guy named Peter Frampton. He was a marine engineer in St. John's. He was talking to me at a gas stop. Told me that they had introduced moose to the island, I'm not sure when, to build a herd as a secondary food source in case the fishing ever ran dry, so that the local population of Newfoundland would have food, which is a pretty smart thing. Apparently they have now completely covered the island, and there are an excess maybe, but found that interesting. So can't say I'm enjoying the ride, but at the same time I am. That's part of what makes motorcycling an adventure. There is a tiny bit of fall coloring in some of the areas. I'm getting some reds and golds here and there, though generally everything is still pretty green. And of course most of the island, there's some right there, most of the island is covered with evergreens. But Newfoundland's been a great experience so far. The people have actually been incredibly friendly, which is what I'd heard. The accents are quite interesting. In the hotel parking lot yesterday morning when I left, a man walked by and asked me about the bike, and I couldn't understand a word he said. I had to ask him 3 times, and each time he would respond, I still couldn't understand. It was a very fast English with a I don't know what sort of a accent it had, but it was kind of funny. I finally apologized to him, and he just waved at me. But anyway, I've really been enjoying Newfoundland, as it is correctly pronounced, and especially the Newfoundlanders.